Leisure Pro presents its fresh new website. We have made it easier to shop for the products you want with our all-new product categories and navigation. Shop our weekly specials on our totally revamped product pages. Chat with our experts and read product reviews to make sure the product you want is the product you're looking for. The only thing that hasn't changed is our outstanding customer service. So shop the all-new LeisurePro.com with the best price match guarantee and get the products you want fast.
Born in Maine, created by Alan Pugsley, world-class craft brewer. Sea Dog, now sailing in Florida. And available in cans. Sea Dog is award-winning. A perfect fit for our Florida lifestyle. Visit our brew houses in Clearwater and Orlando.
We all know how important it is to have proper lighting on any dive or snorkel adventure. Lack of light can make images appear green and blue. Sure, you can add filters, you can attempt to edit later, but the best thing you can do for your images is add a powerful light. Sea Life makes the most popular underwater camera systems in the world. Recently, Sea Life introduced their powerful new Sea Dragon lights, designed for compact POV cameras like GoPro. Hey scuba divers, go to your favorite dealer and ask for the Sea Dragon lighting by Sea Life.
ScubaNation Apparel.
Bye, Uzi!
Available at ScubaNation.com. This edition of ScubaNation is brought to you by Sea Dog and Shipyard Ales, the official beer of ScubaNation. The Florida Keys and Key West, come as you are. Sea Life Underwater Cameras. Maris, the official equipment provider for ScubaNation.
This time on ScubaNation.
We are traveling to Saba in the Dutch Caribbean and exploring all that the Unspoiled Queen has to offer. In a land where you give thanks for landing, the boys give thanks for an incredible time, both below and above the water. The scenery, the local flavor, and oh yeah, the diving is on tap, so get ready to explore 5 square miles of diver heaven, this time on ScubaNation.
Who is ScubaNation? Billy C., Boston born and raised.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
Hey, Billy C would dive a puddle if it was deep enough.
Bitch and Mitch, Southern boy.
Diving's like pizza. When it's good, it's great, and when it's bad, it's still good.
2 ordinary guys with a thirst for getting wet and exploring all things scuba. We are ScubaNation. One nation underwater.
Presented by Leisure Pro.
What's up, ScubaNation? I'm Mitch.
I'm Billy C.
Welcome to Saba. This is 5 square miles of dramatic nature destination that we can't wait to share with you.
It's a volcanic island that's in the Eastern Caribbean, a 2-hour flight from Miami. It is dramatic underwater. It has seamounts, it has pinnacles. It's also a marine park, so the life underwater is thriving.
So welcome to Saba, the Unspoiled Queen, this time on ScubaNation.
So just flying into Saba, you knew right away that you were going to be in for an incredible adventure. It's like the cross between Jurassic Park and King Kong.
Wow, dude. I'm breathless. Take a look around.
Is this Jurassic Park or Diver Heaven?
Saba is small but very dramatic. The island is about 5 square miles of beautiful scenery and has 5 major areas: Hell's Gate, Windward Side, St. John's, and the Bottom, with Mount Scenery being the tallest point at 2,877 feet. She is also loaded with dive sites, over 24 of them surrounding the entire island.
right, guys, I want to welcome all of you to our pinnacle dive, the Twilight Zone. All right, exactly.
Your hosts, Billy C. and Mitch, are about to embark on a mind-blowing dive. A dive that will take them to the Twilight Zone.
Most of these dive sites are seamount. Okay, a seamount is a geological feature, and it's probably the most common geological feature in the world, from what I'm told. It's formed when magma breaks through a weak spot in the Earth's crust. Okay, it piles up on itself, piles up on itself. If it's a very big event, it'll be an island like Saba. If it's a smaller event, it's like a seamount. Okay, our seamounts usually come up to about 90 or 100 feet from the surface. Okay, all of them are about the same level. All right, so anyway, welcome to Twilight Zone. Twilight Zone has a maximum depth about 110 feet. You know, on the island of Saba, the Unspoiled Queen, with dive sites like Outer Limits, Twilight Zone, and Third Encounter, you know, are we in a sci-fi movie or are we going diving? They cater to the diver. You do not take your tanks off. You do not change your weights. They do everything for you. They guide you on these unbelievable dive sites. So all you got to do is relax, enjoy the diving, see the sights, and create memorable experiences. The other great thing about Saba is the surface interval. They have a place called Torrance Point. So you do your first dive at like Twilight Zone or Third Encounter, that deep pinnacle dive. Then you come back into this Wells Bay, this safety harbor. You get out of the wind, you're in really, shallow, calm water. And they're like, hey, you guys, there's a cave over there. Go explore it. Put on your mask, get on your snorkel, put your fins on, grab your camera, and you go over to Torrance Point, which is this cathedral of rock. And you just can't believe what you're doing.
Our second dive today, we're going to do a site called Man of War Shoals.
Nice.
Man of War Shoals, we like to nickname a bit of a pinnacle because it's a mini underwater pinnacle.
Nice.
So unlike your first dive, it's going to be a bit shallower, and it's going to allow us to do a nice multi-level dive so that we're shallowing up throughout our dive.
One that we consider the perfect dive is Man of War Shoals. It starts at 70 feet, but you actually go around the seamount and end your dive in 25 to 15 feet of water.
Other things to see while we're here, I'm going to make our fish of the dive, particularly a black durgan, which is that really nice black trigger fish.
Do that again?
Man of War is covered with sergeant major fish laying their eggs, but the black durgeons love to munch on those eggs. Food chain in action.
What's great about Saba is your safety stops at 15 feet, you're still diving. You're at the peak of this pinnacle, and you just have marine life all around you.
Like this octopus we found, making Man of War Shoals one of our favorite dive sites on Saba. Don't touch that remote. More diving in Saba coming up next.
This may just be the most curious place on Earth. Discover Curacao, an island in the Southern Caribbean that offers explorers a Dutch Caribbean history, captivating cultures, uncrowded beaches, spectacular diving, and so much more. This is Curacao.
Hey everybody, this is Mitch. Make sure to join ScubaNation at the Bug Fest by the Sea Dive Festival, July 27th through August 2nd in Lauderdale by the Sea, Florida. The Great Florida Bug Hunting Contest with $15,000 in cash and dive gear prizes. Lobster Mini Seasons kickoff party with a Scuba Radio Mermaid. Something for the entire family. So we'll see you at Bug Fest at Lauderdale by the Sea, sponsored by Reef Safe, the official sun care products of Bug Fest 2014. This summer, experience the UNEXO and the Dolphin Experience, located in beautiful Grand Bahama, which is a quick trip by either plane or ferry from South Florida. UNEXO at Grand Lacayan offers the ultimate vacation for families with something for everyone. Snorkel our beautiful reefs, get wet with the dolphins by being a dolphin training for a day to the unforgettable open water dolphin diving. The experienced diver will be exhilarated by our UNEXO pioneered shark dives. UNEXO, along with Grand Lacayan Resort, is the place for a lifetime of vacation memories for the whole family.
Dive the Atocha with Mel Fisher's expedition in Key West. Be a treasure hunter and dive the active wreck site of the richest Spanish galleon ever discovered. Mel Fisher and his crew discovered the Mother Lode in 1985. Today, the search continues for the remaining hundreds of millions of dollars in cargo. The Fisher family now invites you to learn proper salvage techniques from the world's greatest treasure hunters. Join us for the adventure of a lifetime. Today's the day.
This edition of ScubaNation is brought to you by Sundowners, Sunset Sandwiches, Steak and Seafood. Light in Motion, find the perfect light for any activity. UNEXO, dive with the best in Freeport, Grand Bahama. ScubaNation! I'm here with Senor Roberto Stokey at his place at Sundowners, mile marker 104 on the Bay side. So, Senor, what do we have on the menu today?
Today I got a great dish for you guys.
Okay.
All right, we have grouper with roasted poblano salsa, okay, or roasted poblano pesto, either way. All right, so let's get right to it. All right, what I did is I already took some tomatillos,
which is
all right,
what?
Which are like kind of like Mexican green tomatoes.
Gotcha.
I took some poblano peppers, took some red peppers, some garlic, some olive oil. All right, put all that in the oven, roasted it. Okay, with that, all we're gonna do is kind of make a like salsa or pesto. We're just gonna take that, put it in the blender, add some pine nuts, a little bit of cilantro, chop it up, and this is what you get right here. Look at that.
Look
Check
at
that out.
It's looking yummy. Ooh.
Absolutely amazing. All right, we'll set that to the side.
Okay.
Now we have grouper.
The grouper, the fabulous grouper from the fabulous Florida Keys.
And I love grilled grouper. So that's what we're gonna do. So just take our grouper, a little bit of olive oil. Okay.
Yummy.
Which that's right. Brush it on both sides. All right. Some salt and pepper for both sides. All right.
Nice.
We just take this.
Right.
All right. Put it right onto the barbecue grill.
Okay.
All right. Hot. 3 to 5 minutes aside, just until it's kind of translucent.
3 to 5.
When it's done, you get something that looks just like this right here. Check out that guy.
Wow.
All right.
Wow.
How is that? All right.
All right. So
Top it. Hold on. Top it with the salsa.
I've been diving all day. I'm starving.
The pesto. Oh yeah. It was a great day, huh?
Yep.
All right. A little bit of pine nuts.
Okay.
A little bit more fresh cilantro. Just kind of put that right on the side right there. All right.
All right.
Grab one of those forks and give that a try.
Very good, my man.
All right.
Here we go. I'll do some of that
There you
now.
go. Look at that.
And that gets 2 snaps and a mitch. Good stuff, Senor. Good job.
You boys look a little parched.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, darling.
Watermelon mojitos.
I'll tip you once we're done.
My favorite. Cheers.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers.
Good stuff. Welcome back. Saba is blowing our minds below and above the water with the local flavor.
So just flying into Saba, you knew right away that you were going to be in for an incredible, unique adventure.
After leaving the airport, we winded our way down to Windward Side and the first hotel we stayed at, Scout's Place. Scout's Place is a well-established hotel constructed in the typical Saban style. All the accommodations have wonderful ocean views, and the restaurant and bar are open 365 days a year. It is also the home of a Friday night phenomenon called Saba-Oki. After watching the local talent go at it, we gave it a try. The crowd probably wish we hadn't for sure.
Unofficial song of ScubaNation. Wishes in you are the moments we can share.
Yeah, that'll be enough of that. Saba has so much to do other than diving. The Brigadoon, one of the local favorites for fine dining and gatherings. Saba also has fantastic shopping and jungle diving, aka hiking, for you terrestrial people.
Jungle is right, it looks like a jungle in here. If you look back in here. Told you guys, bananas, mummy apples.
Speaking of bananas, there we go.
Yeah. Vitamin C, so this is a shot of 1,000. And actually, they use it for lipstick too, as well as yes, inside you see.
Oh, cool, man.
They would colour your food for fish and meat, or they did it in fish soup, meat soup.
Look at that. Look at that.
And
holy
it's
cow.
like yeah, look at that.
Perfect.
Yeah.
No.
Hey, Sailor.
You're not my type. Sorry.
Be a guy, but it's not going to come off.
Well, howdy, partner. Welcome to the Swinging Door Barbecue. Why don't you belly up to the bar and knock the dust off your palate, and let's get some busy with some barbecue, shall we? Let's go. That smells good. Another hotel we stayed at on Saba was the Queen's Garden Resort. The Queen's Garden showcases Mother Nature's charm with a constant breeze flowing from the sea and off the mountains. When I saw the jacuzzi in every room overlooking the mountain, I was like, will somebody bench me? The people, the food, and the places to stay are as great as the diving, making Saba a world-class diving destination. More diving in Saba coming up next. Join us for ScubaNation's Amori Weekend Extravaganza, August 21st through the 24th at Amori Dive Resort in Key Largo. Stay with Billy C. and Mitch at Amy Slate's Amori Dive Resort and be a part of a ScubaNation episode. It's a weekend full of fun, diving, and seminars from Ladd Atkins and Ken Niedermeyer. Contact Amori Dive Resort and book today. Sail on in to Sea Dog Brewing Company, Clearwater, where our brand new menu is unlike anything you've tasted before, with our award-winning seafood and smoked barbecue. Take a tour of our brewery to see just how innovative craft beer is. The Dog offers fun for families, food critics, and quality beer drinkers. Real people, real beer, real fun.
The Florida Keys are home to a protected 2,800 square mile national marine sanctuary, an abundance of wrecks, and over 6,000 different species. But whether you're a diver or a snorkeler, there's always room for one more.
Hey honey, I'm on LeisurePro.com shopping for a new dive computer. I'm actually blogging with another diver that has the same one. Let me call you right back.
Have a question about a product? At LeisurePro.com, you can ask questions with other Leisure Pro customers about the products you want before you buy.
Sure.
Whoa! This edition of Scuba Nation is brought to you by Reef Safe, biodegrades in oceans, non-toxic to sea life. Scuba Works, quality runs deep. And Spare Air, there when you need it.
Trying to decide which one was our best favorite reef, Tent Reef and Tent Reef Wall. It's actually a couple of dives that we did on it, but it's the same reef system. Now the other part at Tent Reef is the actual reef system. And this is where you kind of start on a sloping reef and you come up around to these boulders, huge boulders that are obviously part of the volcanic system of Saba. and we went exploring around these boulders. You weave in and out of them. I saw the largest Nassau grouper I've ever seen. Now, if Saba had one negative, it was the long boat rides. Yeah, right. Guys, you get on the boat, 5 minutes later, you're at your first dive site.
The boat rides to the dive sites are not long at all in Saba. In fact, they're so short, we were able to come back to the harbor and enjoy lunch at the Deep End restaurant between dives. After lunch, it was time to hit our last dive site of the trip, Tent Reef Wall. It's named Tent Reef because of the orange-colored rock that sits on top of the hillside that all the Saba fishermen can see from many miles out. If you can see the tent, you know you're on course.
What we have here, a very nice shallow platform where the mooring line is, roughly 15 feet, and then the wall starts dropping down.
And it's literally a tabletop at 15 feet. Tent Reef Wall. They're all geographically different, but all of them are completely breathtaking and stunning. These volcanic geological formations that make Saba what it is. You have animals, turtles and sea life and fish that are not afraid of humans, that are not overfished. They've been living in this protected marine zone for 30 some odd years, and they are thriving. The visibility in the water is so blue. The coral life, the sponges, everything's healthy, and you're just blown away by the geographical diversity of this dive site. You also have crystal blue water flowing through here. And the fact that it's a marine park, you have animals, turtles and sea life and fish that are not afraid of humans, that are not overfished. They've been living in this protected marine zone for 30 some odd years, and they are thriving. So the reefs are thriving and the fish are thriving. And those are two things you want to see as a diver when you travel abroad. Saw Mitch kiss a sea turtle. The sea turtles do not have any fear of humans. They stay with you for 20 minutes. They'll come right up to you. Don't touch them, don't pet them, resist the urge, but you're gonna have incredible turtle encounters.
I swear all I did was swim up to meet the gal. I mean, she made the first move. Obviously, she saw a reflection in my mask, but for me, she had me at hello. Before coming to Saba, the expectations were high. The island not only met them, but exceeded them, and we can't wait to come back. For Billy C, I'm kissing turtles. One Nation Underwater. Thanks for watching.
So I'm thinking this is breakfast this morning. I see the bacon, and I see a couple eggs, and the potatoes. Okay, that's looking
The
good.
other ones are beans.
Well, they got.
I usually have one of the girls on this one.
Certified. Okay. Now, you know, and each one of these F's is a point where he failed his testing.
That's not an F.
That's where he couldn't take off his PC. That's where he couldn't clear his.
What are you talking about? I still can't.
This may just be the most curious place on Earth. Discover Curacao, an island in the Southern Caribbean that offers explorers a Dutch Caribbean history, captivating cultures, uncrowded beaches, spectacular diving, and so much more. This is Curacao.
Somebody's got a birthday coming up. What would you like, honey? A new tie?
I was thinking a little bit more like cool dive clothes.
Basketball ticket?
How about a cool hat?
A new car?
Now this is it.
That is nice. That's ScubaNation apparel.
By Uzi.
Available at ScubaNation.com.